Welcome, Legacy Makers. You are in for a treat today. This is the first ever Power of One Business Blitz with the amazing top producing Emerald leader, Nicolette Anderson. Her team is absolutely on fire. And so, for every one of you that is here live, I commend you. Over 200 people on a Monday afternoon. Wow, this is so exciting. And I don't think we've ever had this many people on a Zoom in an afternoon session. So we're kicking this off, and you can still have time to get your team on here with you live. So go message them. And with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Nicolette Anderson. Be sure to pay attention, take notes, and take action. Over to you, Nicolette.
Hello, everyone. I am going to, can I share my screen? Well, I am so honored and excited to be here, ready to work with you on a Monday. We're going to get busy and make some magic happen here on our lunch hour together. So welcome to your very first business blitz. So first, let's just get our mind right, our energy right. I want to go over some really just basic sales strategies that I've learned in the last 10 years from excellent mentors. So, number one, you in your soul need to believe that this is worth talking about. And I know here at Trinot we do. I know that is such an easy yes. The passion from this team, from what our products can do, from what our business offers is more palpable than any other team that I've ever seen in my whole entire life. So give me a heck yes in the comments if you are convicted to share this because you know this is life-changing. You know that this works. Whether people are working on their health or their wealth, they are able to make huge strides here with Trinot on our team within our community. So okay, check. We know this is worth talking about. So just some things that I want to make sure that you are getting out there on your social media this week, because this is the week to be so loud. This is the week to flood your face all over social media. So when people are thinking about the topic of health or the topic of wealth, who do they think of? They think of you because you're sharing it all. So some things to make sure that you're doing are those live unboxings. Tina did an incredible training on how to approach a live unboxing, whether you're talking about just products or tying in the business. It really is a powerful way to share what you have, your business in a box, and how it works. Next, testimonials. Your own testimonial, testimonials from your team, testimonials from the Ripple Effect group. Those should be on your page and feel that your network could really relate to. Number three, leave nothing uncelebrated ever. Yeah, I had a new associate on our team. She messaged and she's like, gosh, I lost 3 pounds. Do you think I should share about that? I'm like, are you joking me? Heck yes. Heck yes, you should. Nothing is uncelebrated around here, whether it's your wins and successes or somebody else that you're connected to that's on your team, right? You want to celebrate them too. The more we are hyping up what we have to offer, the more people are going to want in on this. Document all of your big progress moments, right? Don't forget to take those progress photos to really think about how am I feeling when I first started and how am I feeling now, and compare the two so that you can document those big wins along the way. Otherwise, when we're just existing in our day-to-day lives, sometimes it's hard to see and we get so stuck on what does the scale say or what size am I wearing, when that's really not the big progress that has happened. It could be your energy, it could be your sleep, it could be something completely different, habits that are changing because of the way that you're able to supplement, right? So document those big progress moments too, and also share all of the business wins. Now, here's an important question, very important question that I have for you. Are you this week willing to show up and share and make connections and have conversations even when it is inconvenient? Give me a yes. If you're not going to let inconveniences halt you from achieving this week's goals. Okay, good. That's important. That's important because life is going to happen to every single one of us. Every single time life's going to come around. So if you're willing to show up and do the things, even when it's inconvenient, then you are going to win. So 3 quick D's to think about when you are getting out there and trying to find your yes people, right? Your one new business partner that is your major goal for this week. The 3Ds are demonstrate, discover, and direct. Don't forget to do those 3 things. Demonstrate means you are showing and discussing what it is that you're doing and how it's meaningful. And if you're trying to find a business partner, then you want to be demonstrating and discussing the business, how it is meaningful, how it fits into your life. If you are someone who is busy and you're like, nobody thinks that they could do this, but I'm making it work, show them how you're making it work. Show them that in a lunch hour, you were able to do tons of work with a bunch of friends on the internet, right? Demonstrate, and then you want to discover, go and find the people who need this. That is your market expansion. That is adding new friends, making new connections, and then direct. That is when you go from, I'm talking about this, I'm excited about this, I'm sharing about this with the right people, and then you are able to switch the conversation to, hey, listen, let's get you set up. I could tell this is going to be so good for you. Let me send over my link. We're going to get you set up. We need to do it today because you do not want to miss the Eric Worre training happening tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. That is going to help you understand how to completely exponentially grow your business even as a beginner. Okay. So let's do it right now. Those are the 3Ds that you've got to keep in mind if you want a full, well-rounded approach to finding your yes people. Think about what it is that you're most excited to talk about as well. If we're going all in on business, then everything should tie back to the business somehow, some way. If we want to find those business partners, you can talk about Activate all day. You could talk about how Mojo helps with inflammation and lowers those cortisol levels because it puts you in a good mood all day. But then it should also be, and also for 25 bucks, you can be an associate for a whole entire year and get discounts on all these products and have a link to share to earn commissions if you want to be able to offset your own costs and if not, get yours for free. So tie in that business as we are looking for those business partners. But keep it simple, right? We all have our favorite products. You don't have to talk about everything all day, every day. Pick your favorites. You can sprinkle in details about the other things, but make it the thing that you're known for. When people are thinking of gut health, they think of you. When people are thinking of, transform, they know that you're the one who takes the thing 30 to 60 minutes before they eat their meal because you're sharing it every single day. Get really consistent with sharing the products that are your absolute favorites. But this week and anytime you want to find business partners, also tie in how the business works and how that is also meaningful for you. Okay, if you want to screenshot this is a little social media hack right here that I like to use. So content that you can start putting out there that's going to be compelling, that's going to paint a picture and tell your story, right? So you have 2 ways that people can feel better, intrinsically and extrinsically. And in the middle there is what they should join you with and why right now. So think about all of the ways that people can feel internally if they get on the right supplements, if they join your team and start earning income. And then think about all of the ways that they could feel externally when they get on the right supplements, when they join your team and start earning income, right? There's community, there's finances, there's weight loss, there's confidence, there's energy, there's better sleep, there's all of these things. And when you can start to write down these emotional words and all of the compelling ways that you can tell people how their lives are going to change when they join you, when they get on your team as an associate, you could start sharing that story over and over and over again. And you get really, really good at painting the picture for your social media posts and also in your conversations when you know and understand people's goals, how they want to look, how they want to feel, how they want to see their life different in the next 6 months to a year. You can close a lot of people that way because you know how to paint that picture. So this is my little hack that I always use to just get all of my thoughts and words and everything that I want to be able to say and remember in my conversations and in my social media so that I am painting a really great picture for people. Okay, here are 7 days of posts that are Mad Lib style that you can steal. Have you posted today? Put a 1 in the chat if you have made a social media post today. Good, good, good. Put a 2 in the chat if you have not. You can be honest. It's okay. It's only noon. Some of us don't get out until a little bit later. Put a 3 in the chat if you've already posted more than once. Oh, okay. We got some 3s in here. Love it, love it. Okay, so you can screenshot this and steal these 4 ideas this week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give us until 12:15 to craft a social media post using one of these ideas. Okay? Steal one, craft a post, and get it out there. I'm only giving you 4 minutes because it does not have to be something that is over thought out. You know, people are like, yeah, Nicolette, I did post. It took me 2 hours, but I got it done. I'm like, it should not take you 2 hours to do a social media post. So steal one, put your thoughts in it. One of the ways that I like to do it is I'll copy and paste like the Mad Lib style like this into the notes section of my phone. And then where the little dashes are, where you need to fill in the blank, I'll voice memo my thoughts and how I feel and what I want to put there. And it just comes out a lot more authentic than if I were trying to type it up myself. So I'll voice memo to the notes section of my phone to craft my post. So I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to give you until 12:15. Can you not see Selena on the slides? There are 7 different posts that you can choose from to steal. If you're on your phone, you might have to switch your screen view. And if you can't post because you're at work, I know, but you can at least post it later. Yes, yes, post a picture with these, 100%. Because when you think as people are flying through, scrolling, what's most likely to capture their attention, it's going to be some kind of visual, not just text, right? So posting pictures or videos or something along with your body of text is always going to get more attention. Stop the scroll, exactly. For those of you who can't see it, you might be looking from mobile, I'm assuming, and you should be able to switch your screen view so you see. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Laura. Nicole, it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to go ahead and post it again. I mean, there's no rules against posting twice within 1 hour, right? That's just, and honestly, different people are going to see it the second time that you post. Stephanie, when I say add your voice, I just mean your personality, words that you would use, your tone. Like me, you're not going to get a whole lot of grammatically correct things and punctuation and all of that. You know, I'm going to say words just a little bit differently than you might. I'm going to use different terms, different slang than somebody else might. So incorporate that into your posts so people can hear your voice without hearing your voice. Yeah, you can choose any of them. It doesn't have to be day one. Good job, good job. Okay, about 1 more minute left. Say done when you've got your post written out. Yep, steal one, Amber. Steal one and make a post. Okay, we are going to move on. So now let's talk about your lists, right? Your output, your social media content, which is basically what we've talked about so far. You know, getting excited about the products you're using, talking about the business, posting, showing up in stories. All of that is your output. But then there's the behind the scenes organization so that you can work smarter, not harder, and make sure that you're not letting anyone slip through the cracks, okay? That happens very often for me. When I am just going because I'm busy and I'm scattered and I don't write down any names, I'm not working from any list, you better believe there will be people in my messenger that I somehow missed and didn't respond to weeks ago. And now they're forgotten, right? Now they're lost.
Okay.
So working from lists is going to be a game changer for your business, especially when it comes to the time of the month when you want to go follow up like crazy, which we are almost in the last 10 days of the month. Remember, February, it's a short month. We only have until the 28th. So if you're one of those people who the last 3 days of the month, you're like, oh my gosh, scrambling to meet that face pay goal, like, hey, we got 3 less days. So let's start thinking about all of the follow-ups that we need to do. And when you stay organized and you have your lists, that's how you're going to be able to be the most efficient and effective with your conversations, nurturing those conversations, following up with those people, and showing that you care. So I like to keep 3 lists, and I'll tell you why and explain where I get these names from. Number one, my new connections and acquaintances. So when people accept my friend request on Facebook, that's a new connection now that I get to go befriend. Or if somebody follows me back on Instagram, right? I'm going to write down those names. And I write them down because for me, I have a lot of social anxiety and I am not a people person. So going and just reaching out to people is a lot for me. Like, it's not my favorite thing to do. When I sit down and do that part of my business, I am eating the frog. Okay? But if I have their names written down, then I feel way more accountable in saying my week is not done until I have gone and made connections with these new friends that I have. I need to go initiate conversations with these people. And these could be reconnections too. If you're newer to the business and you've got a whole slew of Facebook people you haven't talked to since you were in high school or college or whatever, those people can go on your list too, right? These are names of people that you need to get back in front of, back into conversation with, and reconnect with or connect with for the first time. So yes, I like to keep a list of those because it keeps me accountable to eating the frog and doing the thing that I don't want to do, okay? For a lot of other people, that's super easy peasy. They can get it done in no problem, but I like to keep that list. The next list that I keep are people that I am inviting. Okay, these are my invites. These are the people we're in conversations about goals. We're in conversations about, their health, or maybe potentially earning income or coming to a business opportunity presentation. So that's like my invite, my hot list. We're in the conversations. I know about them. They know about me. Now I want to get them committing to the next thing that I have coming up. And then there's the follow-up list. These are the people that are telling you, no, not right now, or they've ghosted, or they have objections, or they're skeptical, and that's okay because that's normal, but I'm not going to forget about them or be offended that they didn't sign up on my timeline. I'm going to keep them on my follow-up list. So those are the 3 lists that I work from. Tracy asked, do you suggest to cold invite at all? Tracy, I think that's totally up to you and what you're comfortable with. For me, I've been in this industry for a long time, and honestly, there are some cold invites I've received where I was like, you did a pretty fantastic job. Good for you. If I weren't already obsessed with what I'm doing, I would entertain that idea. And then there are a lot of cold invites where I was like, that was terrible. Do you even have an upline who let you do this? So I think it's you, it's your confidence. Do you feel good doing it, right? If you don't, then don't do it. And start conversations, make connections, build friendships, and then segue that conversation into, oh my gosh, I feel like such a jerk if I didn't tell you about this thing that I'm doing because it is literally changing my life, right? So I always work from lists. You can do pen and paper. You can do Excel spreadsheets. You can do it however you want to do it. The notes section of your phone, however you feel best staying organized. So now what I want to do, let's see, it's 12:20. We have 40 minutes left. So I want to take about 10 minutes, the next 10 minutes. This is not inviting, okay? You're going to take 10 minutes to just connect or reconnect with people on your Facebook or your Instagram, if that's where you feel more comfortable. How have you been? I had a question for you. Let me know when you get this. Happy birthday. Any fun plans you got going on? I saw your recent posts about XYZ. I wanted to come say hi. How are things, right? Or even sometimes Facebook has that thing where it's like, it's your friendiversary. You can go and say, oh my gosh, it's our friendiversary. We haven't talked in so long. What's new with you? How's life been? This is just about getting in front of people, brightening their day, and ending with some kind of question Happy birthday, Jane. It really is such a gift when it's your birthday in this industry. So many people want to talk, right? Um, until 12:30, we are going to simply just connect, befriend, compliment, care, but end with a question. So they have a reason to respond back to you. Okay. If you just say, hey, it's been so long since we've talked. I just wanted to say you look amazing. They could very well just double tap, heart your message, and never respond. But if you're like, you look amazing, what is new with you? What do you do for work? Then they have a reason to respond back. Makes sense? So be intentional with your messaging, with your reconnecting. And you could even, as you're finding people to reconnect with, right? And we are business brained. We want to find that business partner to run with this week. So think about people who would be really fun to do this business with. Give them a little love bombing, right? If they have stories up, watch and interact with their stories. And again, just give them a little bit of love, a connection message, and with a question. Trace, are you talking about when people want more information about something, or you just like to chit chat? Okay, when they want more info, I would really just lean heavily into and just chit chatting. I could use a little bit of you in me because I am not good at chit chatting, but I would lean heavily into third party tools. If you think that, word vomiting scares people and then they're just like, okay, I don't have time to even read all of this. Ripple Effect Testimonial Group, screenshot some relevant testimonials, screenshot the flyer of what it is that you're talking about, or send a video of whatever it is that you're talking about, and then say, watch these things. Or how does Eric Worre say it? If I send you some information in a short video, would you be able to watch it right now? Okay, send that to them. What did you think? Too much passion. There's never too much passion. That passion and energy is contagious, though. Okay, so don't forget, we have an assignment. You are connecting and reconnecting with people. Yes, Jen, if I would you. Man, Eric Worre. So one of the things that we used to always have a goal of um, was to always have 10 in play. 10 in play means that you have at least 10 conversations going. If your inbox is crickets, then you need to go start new conversations and not wait for them to come to you. If you only have 5 conversations going, go get 5 more. Always strive to keep at least 10 conversations in play so that you're never hitting a wall or running out of people to invite and follow up with. And when I say 10 conversations in play, I don't mean copying and pasting invites to your story viewers. I just mean real conversations with real life humans that you're connected to out there in social media. So you've got 5 more minutes. Yes, each day. 10 conversations in play. So Doug and Deb Lowe, maybe that looks like you get 10 conversations in play today. 2 of them fizzle out. So tomorrow morning you wake up and there's 8. We'll go start 2 new conversations. So you're back to 10 again, right? From that 10, maybe that day, 1 signs up and 2 start to ghost you. Okay, great. So the next day you need to replace 3 of those. The poke. I didn't even know they still had that. They poke back. That's hysterical. I don't even know what the poke looks like anymore. Poking is too advanced for me. I can't figure out how to do it. Okay, so Jackie, I think I'm saying your name right. She just asked, what do you ask when people say, "Hey, I had a question for you. Let me know when you get this." So typically when I use that one, it's if people are looking at my stories and I haven't talked to them in a while, right? And I just want to be able to get their attention by saying something like, hey, I had a question for you. Let me know when you get this. And then they're like, oh, hey, yeah, I got it. It's like, oh my gosh, it's been so long. How the heck are you? And then they respond to that. And then I can get back to, so anyway, I saw that you were in my stories, checking out, what I have going on right now. I wanted to fill you in on these health supplements and just kind of transition it that way. I always like to, when I'm talking to people that I had a relationship already with in the past, I like to use the approach of I would feel like such a jerk or I'd feel like a terrible human if I didn't let you in on this because it has been huge. It has been huge for me. Or, it's been huge for our household finances. Or Jennifer Person, her Jeep's almost ready. Woo! Like it's been huge for people who need a new car and now they're getting them. There's just a Jeep explosion happening on our team. So that one is really more so trying to grab attention when people are already like window shopping in your stories. That's how I think of story viewers. They're window shopping, right? They're not all the way in the story yet, but they're curious. And if you can be that shop owner who's like, I see you. Come on in here. Let's chat about some things because I see you looking and I'm pretty sure I have something that you could really, really benefit from. Dang, I love all these Jeeps. Congratulations. I need a bigger garage to get the Jeep that I want. Or my husband needs to get rid of his toolbox. One of the two. We have one more minute. Yes, that's what I want, Abby, the Wagoneer. The Jeep is more important, I know. He should get rid of his tools. I'd like to do an inventory and see how many he's used in the last 10 years. Okay, so now we're going to move on to invites. We're going to spend 15 minutes sending invites, okay? These are just some samples that you can pull from. Don't feel like these are like, oh, well, if they're up on the screen, they must be magical and work. Just use them as, permission to figure out an invite that might work well for you today. Sorry, you guys can hear my cat feeder going off right now. Remember, we do have a focus on finding that one business partner. So sending those business invites is a good thing to focus on. So we're going to do this in 12:45. Stephanie, you've already been in. That's fine. That's fine. We were just connecting and starting new conversations and being friendly online besties with everyone we're already connected with. And now we're inviting. But if you were already inviting, girl, that's cool. Okay, so the goal is we have 15 minutes, 14 minutes now. I want you to try to not overthink it and invite at least 5 to 10 people to join our business overview this Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So easy peasy. It's just an invite to come learn more about something that you're really excited about. You're not inviting anyone to make a commitment right now or spend anything right now. Just would you be open to learning? And you also have the new video that Aaron and Kathy did. That's the short overview. So you could even use that as a segue, right? This first invite, if I sent you a quick video that explains how it works, would you watch and tell me what you think, right? Talking about the business. You've got that video ready to go in your back pocket. And the cool thing about that is you don't have to wait. They can watch it today and join and be on Eric Worre's training tonight. The link was just shared in the chat. legacymakerpresentation.com/short. Yes, so Wednesday night, we do have a live overview presentation, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, you sent out that video to 11 people. Way to go, Selena. You're definitely going to find your one. Probably a lot more than that. Oh, no, that link is for the 10-minute business overview. The link for all the calls this week are legacymakerzoom.com. Dang, you guys are inspiring. Sending that to 15 people. I love it. Okay, so assignment, we are sending out invites, inviting people to learn more about the business. You can leverage the short opportunity video, the 10-minute business overview with Aaron and Kathy, or invite to the Wednesday night 9 p.m. presentation. What do you mean, Renee? Think about 5 people who would be like, oh my gosh, we would have so much fun doing this business together, and send them one of these messages. Get a commitment to watch a video. Lori, if you met online and haven't chatted much yet, I get it. I guess it would just depend on, are they already involved in anything that makes you feel like they would be a really good fit? Because then it could be more of an approach of, hey, name, I just wanted to come and get this opportunity in front of you because you're so good at XYZ. You know, I thought of you because XYZ. It would be, I feel like you would be so good at this because of XYZ. And just all of the reasons that you're thinking in your head, oh, they would be great at this, compliment them, tell them, right? People love to be complimented and built up, and that's what you're doing. And then give them the if I would you. If I send you a quick video that explains how this works, would you watch it and tell me what you think? Yeah, Chrissy. Yeah, so that's what I would do with the ones that you're thinking, oh, they would be good at this. And you already have it in your head why you think they would be good at this. Tell them, build them up, compliment them, if I would you. And then for the other ones, I would just start a conversation then about something else. Or if they're in your stories, like that they're watching what you're doing, I would say, I noticed that you've been checking out my stories lately. Thank you so much for taking the time. I'm clearly really passionate about these products and this business opportunity. And if you're open to it, I'd love to share more information with you. Yay! Amanda and Giuseppe! Awesome. Amanda's enrolled like half a dozen in the past couple of days. She's on fire.
Just 4.
4? Oh, just 4. Okay. And see, these people now, they get to be on Eric Rory's training tonight. That's big. So, Stacy, yes, one of them is a ripple effect invite example, but since we are on a mission of finding business partners, right? You can still use that same sort of situation of getting them into the ripple effect because that is such a powerful group. And then ask them, like, when you're in this testimonial group, do you have any friends or family that come to mind that could benefit from these products? And if the answer is yes, then you've got to listen. If I send you a quick video about how this business works, would you watch? Because you could actually earn income 6 different ways by sharing these products with your friends and family. You're welcome, Lisa. Right. Do you see like that transition right back to business? Exactly. Okay, so Jane, I would then go to your customer and say, you should become an associate. And if they really don't want to, then say, okay, well, give me your sister's information so I can get her set up if she wants something for focus, literally with focus. Kathleen, I understand that. So Kathleen says, if you get ghosted in Messenger after reaching out, when should you try reaching out again? I find that people respond when it's not related, but as soon as I message the opportunity or a product, they might ghost me and then I get gun shy. So I tend to go the approach of sarcasm and humor. And I'll say something like, oh my gosh, I'm starting to notice a trend where every time I mention my business or a product, you ghost me or you fall off the face of the earth. Like, does it bother you when I do that? You can be honest with me and just see what they say. Because, I mean, if they're like, yeah, I actually hate it. Okay. If they're like, no, it doesn't. Oh my gosh, I just get so busy. Then great. Keep doing what you're doing. But also, I would make sure that they're in the ripple effect testimonial group. Yes, yes. Send a voice clip. That way they can hear that you're just like jesting a little bit and not like angry. Because some people might take it as, oh, look at that. She's upset, but we're not. Oh my gosh, wait, Tracy, hold on. I'm on like my third time of reading this because that is just impressive. A do-it-yourself pudding demo kit. I love that. Yeah, so I would just get in their inbox again and say, hey, just wanted to check in on you. It's been a few days. Were you able to take a look at the information I sent your way? I'm just so excited to hear your thoughts because I know that it's going to be so powerful for you. And if you know their goals, you know what they're looking for and why, just I know it's going to be so powerful for you because, and explain why. Yeah, that's good, Patty. Awesome, Mary. You've got your chicken list, right? The one person that you know would be just game changer if she joined your team. Everyone should be reaching out to their chicken list this week, every single one of them. All of the people that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so intimidated, or I would die of joy if they said yes, and die of sadness if they didn't. It's time to take the risk. Okay, we've got 2 more minutes to send out invites. And at 12:45, I'm going to ask you how many you sent. That's okay. You're planting the seeds. Yeah, watching it right now. I love it. Right? We get in that's the thing, you guys, we get in our own heads about other people and how conversations are going to go if heaven forbid we have them. And we spiral out on all of these negative worst case scenarios when it's never that bad. It's never that bad. I wish we could spiral out on best case scenarios, right? Just get really excited about the ultimate things that could possibly happen if we just get out there and get this business in front of any and everyone. Yes. So the short video with Aaron and Kathy is not on Facebook. Let me scroll back up and see if I can find it. Copy it and paste it into the notes section of your phone so you have easy access. Okay, 12:45. How many people did you invite? Say it in the chat. 6, 4, 1, 2, 6, 10, 4, 10, 13. Nice, good job. Love that you've been voice clipping. Awesome job. Listen, if we added up all of those numbers as a few hundred people working on Zoom, like that's a lot of people that were just exposed to this business. And that's pretty powerful and really, really cool. 25. Way to go, Nicole. Okay, proud of you guys. So we're going to move on to the last 15 minutes pocket of work. I love that you've been going after your chicken list, Tiffany. You should be proud of that. So this is follow-ups. So until 1 o'clock, we're going to work on follow-ups. Now, listen to what we really did here on this call. It was about 15 minutes of social media, about 15 minutes of connecting, 15 minutes of inviting, 15 minutes of follow-ups. That's 4 15-minute power pockets. Even if you're super ultra busy, I'm sure you could find 4 15-minute power pockets in your day to stay consistent with your business every single day, no matter what. If you want to build something big and meaningful for your household, can we agree on that? Do we all have 4 15-minute power pockets? Evangelina, I love that name. My daughter's name is Evangeline, but people love to add the A on there and call her Evangelina. Yes, we all have that kind of time. Absolutely. Okay, so the until 1 o'clock, we're going to spend following up. Remember, 80% of your conversations and connections, they are not going to be interested in joining you the first time that you reach out. It's going to take 5 to 8 follow-ups for it to get through their thick head that what you have to offer is real and valuable, right? It took me 18 months of my old upline messaging in and checking in and checking in until I finally started the business. And I'm sure all of us, majority of us who were on here, we were skeptical. We made excuses. We ghosted the conversation. We did not get signed up the first day somebody reached out. So give other people that grace and care enough to get over your own ego and feeling like, am I being pushy? And just follow up with them. Just get in their inbox and remind them that what you have here is special. You know that it could help them, and you'd love to see them get set up sooner than later. So here's some examples of how you might follow up. We do have the $0 to $25 associate enrollment fee deal ending on the 28th. So that is a hard deadline if people want to get that deal. You can use the Eric call, which is tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Let's get you set up before 9 p.m. so you can get on this call. That's another deadline that you can give to people. I'm happy to share these slides, by the way. The last sentence says, I'd love to help you take advantage of this while it's available. What's your biggest question right now? Let's chat. If that's cut off for anyone else. The Eric call is the same. Oh, actually, I don't know about that. Let me look. Yeah, same Zoom link. LegacyMakerZoom.com. When you ask someone if talking about the business and they say yes, do you leave them alone for good? What do you mean, Cindy? I will share the Canva link for these slides in the Telegram channel. The Power of One Telegram channel. Oh, well, if they say yes and it bothers them, I'd say, oh my gosh, I feel so terrible. I didn't realize that I was bothering you so much. I'm obviously just crazy passionate about all of this. And I know the impact that this is having in so many lives, but I will not bring it up again unless you ask me. And then that's somebody who you can actually take off your follow-up list. Doesn't happen often. Follow-ups are another good time to use your voice memo so people can just hear your energy, your excitement. Oh my gosh, I just want to get you set up so bad. I know how this is going to be so life-changing for you. You have your goals of XYZ. I know we're going to get you there. What is holding you back? Or sending a video clip. Nicole, there was a declaration that you needed to fill out, and then you get access to the Telegram channel. Yeah, good job, Megan. I know all of our Power of One business blitzes and trainings are going to go in a special place on the site. Erin does a fabulous job of getting things uploaded super fast. Okay, there's the declaration right there. LegacyMakers.net/1. Yeah, tonight is only for associates. That is special for associates. What do you do when you send a message and they don't ever open it? Do you send another message? So what is probably happening, Serenity, is you're going into their hidden messages because maybe you guys aren't connected on social media. So you could either try to connect, like add as friend or follow or whatever. Or if they have a public profile, you could say, just comment on a recent post and say, hey, just so you know, I sent you a message. Oh, so the four power pockets that we really just did here, 4 15-minute power pockets, social media output, right? You got to get yourself out there. Connecting, saying hello to new friends, being a friendly person, inviting, and following up. Okay, got about 5 more minutes of follow-ups. And do you know what's something to look forward to is next month when we release 3 new products. Oh my gosh. You know what that does to your social media and all of your connections? That completely wipes the slate clean as if you've never invited any of them before, because now you have 3 different things to offer. And how would you know if that could benefit them or not unless you ask. So we're all about to be brand new as if we've never talked to anyone we're connected to ever when those 3 new products come out. Yes, follow-ups, meaning people that you have been in conversation with and they said, no, not right now, or they ghosted, or had objections, or were skeptical, or whatever the case might be, right? The people that just did not pull the trigger yet. So potential associates, you could either send them the short business overview call with Erin and Kathy, that link that's been shared in here a few times, or you can get them on the live business overview opportunity that is Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, Jane. So I mentioned earlier when an associate signs up, they have 6 different ways to earn. So new associates, right? They have their 6 and 2. That's 1. They have the builder bonus. That's 2. Those are the 2 time sensitive ones. And then we also have Jeep stipend, 3, launch bonuses, 4, base pay, 5, commissions, 6. 3 more minutes. Use them wisely. It's not weird if you say you're relaunching. Not at all. I mean, listen, vulnerability is powerful. So even writing up, talking about how, listen, a little over a year ago, I launched my turn-on business. It felt really good for 30 days. And then just something happened where life got in the way. Things started to fizzle off. But you know what? It has still been on my heart a whole year later. I cannot stop thinking about this. So here I am, ready to relaunch this thing again. And guess what? I'm not going anywhere this time. This is going to be huge. Watch me or join me. Yeah, the business in a box. Exactly. Good job, Vicky. 1 year. I love it. Listen, you are really good at following up. Respect. Yes, Carrie, the business in a box is unpacking your goods each month. Tina Joy Carroll has an epic training in the Legacy Makers team page on exactly how to do it. Thank you, Kristen. Yes, so the 6 ways to get paid. For new associates, there's the 2 time sensitive bonuses, right? The 6 and 2 and the builder bonus. But then there's also Jeep stipend, launch bonuses, which is the income that you get when associates sign up, base pay, and commissions, 6. I'm so glad this has been helpful. Thank you. Thank you. One of the things that is recommended is keep a pretend box of just an turn-on box with empty products, right? Your empty activate, your empty transform. Just keep them in there. That way you can continue relaunching without having to wait for a package. Yeah, so okay, Ashley, good question. I blame Instagram or Facebook. So she says, do you have good wording for when you accidentally ghost someone, realize a month later you never responded to them after asking them if they were interested in taking, listen, I've done it before too. I message them and I say, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I swear Facebook hates me, or I swear Instagram hates me. I somehow never saw this message and just now was scrolling back and realized that I hadn't responded. I feel like such a jerk. Listen, if you want more information, I am here. I'm ready to send it. Are you still open to learning? Okay, we have made it to 1 o'clock. You guys have been so awesome. I'm so proud of all of you. We just did so much work together, and that is very, very powerful for your business. Even if you sit down and you do a laser-focused hour like this each day, right? Whether it's 4 15-minute power pockets or we're waking up at 5 a.m. and getting it done, this will be a game changer. Consistency in this work, right? The output of social media and then that behind the scenes work of those connections and conversations, that is how you grow. That is how you grow. Oh, we have to do a giveaway. Hold on. Who's still here? Don't go anywhere. Every call during the power hour, we do a giveaway. Let me stop sharing. Okay. Man, 300 of you really showed up. So okay, let me see. What am I going to make you put in the chat? Tell me in the chat, and I'm just gonna like close my eye and point to someone. Tell me in the chat. I'm going to count down from 3, 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to say go. Tell me in the chat when I say go what your favorite product is. If you could only choose one, 3, 2, 1, go. Renee Wright, I saw you. Message me. Message me with your address and I'll send it to Tina. Renee Wright. Isn't it so hard to choose though? Okay. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being on today. Replay will be available. I'll share the slides in the Telegram chat and see you all tonight on Eric's call.
Hey guys, I'm going to show you where the replay is going to be really quick. So check this out. This page right here, I'm going to put in the chat as well. Write this down if you're not able to look in the chat. It is legacymakers.net/access. This is for those of you that have filled out the declaration form. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure that you go and you complete step one. That is the first thing that everyone has to do. Then you can get access to the Telegram. You can see right here. And we also have all the presentation links on this page here. And on this page, we are going to have all of the whatever is the next thing is going to be on this page. So everyone knows like what's next. It's going to be here. So what next for all of us is tonight. And Nicolette just gave everybody just such incredible, call to actions, scripts, everything to do to promote big for tonight. Remember, this is only for associates. So if you have prospects who want to get on here, they need to join with you first as an associate. Then we have our next business blitz with Rhonda Allison. That is Tuesday at the same time. And then we have our big presentation. Some people, Nicolette, were asking, where's the graphic? Here it is. It's on this page, so you can download this graphic. All the Zooms are the same link, by the way, which is super easy. So with Eric, with Rhonda, the presentation, it's all legacymakerzoom.com. And then down at the bottom of the page, this is where we will have the recordings. And the recording of this training will also be added to this page later today. So with that, Nicolette, back to you.
All right, that is it, guys. Go get as many people committed to either joining, getting on board as an associate so they can be on Eric's call tonight with you as your business partner, or get them committed to watching a video. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Bye.